Dear investors, Scam Detective advises you to avoid engaging with any exchange that claims regulation and oversight by a body known as the United States Commission on Regulatory Enforcement. Operating under the domain uscre.org, it's a fictitious regulator, and the firm has been exposed by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. In case you did not know, fake exchange regulators are another deceptive tactic used by scammers to create a false illusion of legitimacy. Fraudsters know that the first thing people pay attention to before making a decision to or not to engage with an online trading platform is to check whether the platform is regulated or not. So, they've come together to create fictitious regulatory bodies with names that sound governmental to deceive you. For example, the name, the United States Commission on Regulatory Enforcement, gives a false impression of an entity or organization that is part of the United States government. As such, a lot of people wouldn't suspect it to be a fictitious regulator and would easily trust any firm that claims to be regulated and overseen by it. Further, the United States Commission on Regulatory Enforcement employs what we call a reverse scam or double bluff scam, whereby they expose the tactics commonly used by scammers just to gain your trust before defrauding you. The fictitious regulator even goes the extra mile to issue a bogus list of non-registered or non-authorized entities. This is to create a false impression of a legitimate regulatory authority. Don't be fooled by such deceptive tactics. This firm operates illegally, and you shouldn't be surprised that the firms it has listed as non-registered or non-authorized might in fact be registered, authorized, and legitimate. We have taken the necessary steps to report them to various financial regulators in charge of different market jurisdictions around the world, including 1. The Australian Securities and Investments Commission, ASIC, in Australia. 2. The Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, in the UK. 3. The European Securities and Market Commission, ESMA, in the European Union. 4. The Financial Services Agency, FSA, in Japan. 5. The Securities and Futures Commission, SFC, in Hong Kong. 6. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, in Singapore. 7. China Securities Regulatory Commission, CSRC, in China. 8. The Autorité des Marchés Financiers, AMF, in France. 9. The Canadian Securities Administrators, CSA, in Canada. 10. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, in India. Have you fallen victim to the United States Commission on Regulatory Enforcement or another scam? If so, and you have proof of payments, and are a resident of the United States, Canada, New Zealand, or Australia, it's not too late to report the scammer and put yourself on the path to recover your money. Recently, regulators have tracked down and apprehended many scammers, and yours might just be among them. These agencies have seized their funds and assets, awaiting the conclusion of court processes to return what was taken fraudulently from their victims. For example, last month, dozens of individuals around the world were apprehended after police disrupted a UK-founded website that had scammed victims on a massive scale. The LabHost website, which was set up during COVID times, had defrauded more than 60,000 users who had provided their card numbers and PINs worldwide. Police had initiated investigations in June 2022 after they were tipped off by UK banks, law enforcement agencies, and scam alerts firms that do work similar to what we do. Just like us, these entities identify, monitor, alert the public about various types of scams and fraudulent activities, and report them to the authorities. To help us report a scammer: 1. Go to our website, scamreader.info. 2. Click on the Recover Your Money Today tab. 3. Fill out and submit the claims form. Or write to us at scamread@scamreader.info. Found this video helpful? If so, remember to share it to alert others about the United States Commission on Regulatory Enforcement scam. Also, don't forget to subscribe to help us grow our channel and spread fraud awareness to a wider audience.